packed house over here. We got Devontae, we got Terry, we got Reem, we got Yosh in the back, Key Lolo, and DJ Fresh. We're ready for our questions of the day. But before that, we want to wrap it up with our financial advisor who just advised me that I need to get my money up before I want to try to invest in something. Go ahead.
No, but definitely, I just want to get back at you. You had mentioned about the time and investment, stuff like that. Like, what do you feel about, with the latest things going on politically, it's starting to seem that the government or, let's say, society within themselves is starting to attack heavily the black community. And everybody on social media, everybody's been praising, okay, let's go get invested in the black dollars. Let's get into Black Wall Street.
Bank black.
Let's bank black. What do you feel? What do you feel are the pros of that? What do you feel the cons in it? And as well as in your heart of hearts, on an average basis within time, what do you feel would be successful within that?
Successful. That's a good question, man. That's a dope question. It's like a cipher question, man.
Mm-hmm. He had like 15 million parts of that question. Yeah. He was saving that.
I mean, so I'll unpackage that question by really getting to the heart of the issue. It's basically very, very simple. If I have $1 and I put on this table, the issue with us is that it doesn't touch enough hands.
Okay.
Right? So this dollar, theoretically, if it touched you, and then came back to me, and it kept staying, right, and multiplying, then we wouldn't really need another dollar. Right? So that's the issue where if you look at other communities,
like Jewish community, Asian,
will circulate at least 10, 12 times before it even leaves.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So for us, it's like in and out. So when it comes to the black dollar, for me, it's very simple. I think it's a good thing that people want to support each other. There's nothing wrong with supporting your own. Right. There's nothing wrong with wanting your own people to be successful. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to see other people that look like you just be in a position where we're not struggling.
Right. And so we're the bosses, and we're calling some shots.
There's a difference between surviving and thriving.
Okay.
You feel me? And they say black folks are like roaches. You feel me? We survived everything.
Right.
Well, at what point are we going to thrive?
Hello. I'm tired of just surviving. We need to thrive now.
That's exactly it. And what I'm saying is that it's going to take, you said millennials, it's really the millennials now, because if you look at even the political climate that's going on, it's really reminiscent to the 60s, right?
Yeah, what's going on?
The issue is a lot of us never lived in the 60s. So for our grandparents,
I know I didn't.
When you talk to them, they saying, yo, we seen this before. This is nothing new. The question then becomes, so what is going to happen? So about, buying black and banking black.
Right. That's the next thing I was going to ask you about with the banks and stuff.
It's good in theory.
Okay.
Right? The question is it sustainable?
Okay.
You feel me? Because we're gonna thank you, right?
They overcharge our own people. They overcharge. I can't even go to a natural hair salon and pay $150 for a side that only lasts me 2 weeks.
That was a loaded question.
We don't take care of each other. They overcharge.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, listen, I was coming into the city, man, and dude got on the bus and he was getting mad at the driver. He's like, man, get these foreigners out of here. Fuck them.
Woo!
And he black though. He's saying, yeah, but she got nigga black in her. She African black.
Ooh, African black. Because that's different.
But there's a difference.
So now if we talk about
because
black
they
community,
made it different though.
Right.
They don't
exactly, and that's my thing where it's also because a lot of times it's just people don't understand each other.
Right.
You feel me? Like you got people coming from a different country and they like, yo, dog, why are you not taking advantage? But they not seeing that there's a system in place.
Oh yeah.
That's not allowing certain people.
Right.
But at the same time, what that boils down to is we can't let anyone really say to us, you're not worthy. Mm-hmm. It's back to, do we have confidence in ourselves? Banking black will work if we treat each other as equals.
Right.
You feel me? If I could walk into a black-owned store and actually feel like I'm getting treated like an equal without really thinking like, yo, they're going to try to
You have your guards up.
They're going to ask for discounts. They're not going to, like, there's a lot going into it where we just got to treat each other as equals first.
Okay.
And if we don't respect ourselves, how do we get mad when no one else respects us?
All right.
Does that make sense? Like, I don't respect myself or people that look like me, but I want someone else to take me seriously.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How is that?
That's not going to work.
All right. Well, that just pretty much boils it down, son.
Right. So for me, it's very simple, man. Treat each other like you want to be treated. It's hard. It's difficult. There's all these biases against people ourselves. I mean, but at the end of the day,
within our own
just be that change that you want to see, man. and smoke weed every day.
And on that note, we are gonna go to question of the day.
So wait, let's start with DJ Fresh and his question of the day. I don't even know what it is, so
it's a good one. It's a good one.
He's always lit on social media.
Let's question of the
day. Here we go. Make
DJ
sure you hit me up d.fresh 3_ on IG. All right. I was trying to think of a question that kind of dealt with Valentine's Day, so I kind of went with the opposite.
And he wore just satin jacket.
Ooh. Yeah, I had to represent Valentine's Day. All right, so you're talking to a girl, guy. Y'all kind of friends with benefits, right? Let's say that, right? Friends with benefits. So you guys, you go to his house, you go to her house or whatever, and you guys do it, right? What's the best way to tell that?
Do it.
Y'all have sex.
I'm trying to keep it clean.
Bang when it's game time.
You guys do it.
Y'all make whoopee and.
So after you finish, right? What's the best way or easiest way to tell that person they gotta go without telling them they gotta go?
I got the best way. I got one.
I heard all types of stories.
Okay, go ahead. Wait, we're all gonna take our time. Guys, start with Yosh.
I think the best way is like, hey, I'm getting a little tired. It's been real. I'll see you next week. And then just bounce.
What, damn, same time every week? Thanks, Yosh.
Good job, Midwest Yosh. Thank you.
He said,
all types of stories.
This is why, because I've kind of been in a position, because at one point I was hooking up with my ex, and I knew that at a certain point she had to go to bed, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna bounce. I'll see you maybe later on that week or the next week. And
that's have to go to bed.
Because I knew, because actually I dated.
That's it.
I knew.
That's
so
it.
So it's whatever.
That's it.
I knew.
No,
so.
you said she had to go to bed.
But I also knew her bed. I also knew her bedtime, so I knew what the
her
deal.
own bedtime.
He said I knew her bedtime.
Right. I knew her bedtime.
My man Yo said bang bang when it's gang time.
Yeah, he did, pretty much.
What about you, Kilala? What you?
I say just keep it real. Just.
That's what I like. That's what I like about you.
What was the sound exactly?
I'll see you later.
What was it? Oh, it was a kiss. I thought it was something else.
That's what we do when we say goodbye.
Ray, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, you already know. The kid is getting that Uber. That's what I'm doing. Getting that Uber.
Kid.
Swipe, get out.
Yes, it's
gotta get the stepping.
Gotta
get the stepping.
He just wants to be the resident asshole and wonders why he's single.
Gotta get the stepping.
Devontae, what are you doing?
What you finna do?
I asked.
That's my question. What you finna do?
What?
Like,
Terry?
I'm saying that's not an asshole. He got an Uber. I mean, he ain't kick out.
Thank you, my brother.
He ain't say like.
I ain't say go. I ain't say yo. Go ahead. Here's $275. Take your ass down.
Yo, I took an Uber pool one time at like 3 a.m.
Swipe.
It was like so many other bitches in there. Like I came from a club, but other bitches was like they was stopping at other people's house. Like, all right, good night, and I was just like,
I'm just gonna
hope that you hold me.
I don't want you to hold me. No. I'm gonna say, hey, I got an early morning. Just make sure, call me when you get home.
Wait, is it Valentine's Day?
Call me when you get home.
Oh, it's just regular. Okay.
Or I'll get on the phone like, yeah, what you said? You want me? All right, well, no, when he leaves, yeah, I'll do it for you. Yeah, I'll get it done. Yeah, I'll get on the
But no. Whenever I tell somebody hit me up, yeah, I was just about to say that. Talking to them again. If I ever say hit me up, we've never speaking again.
I don't know. That's a hard one. Let's wait. Yosh had a question of the day. That's why we got Midwest Yosh over here.
Midwest Yosh.
Let's hear what he got to ask.
All right. So my question was,
because he had some real sentimental shit that I dug. We ain't doing that. How do you feel love? No.
How do you feel love?
It was okay. So let's ask.
Oh man.
Sorry.
So my question was, what is like the furthest you go to hook up with someone in terms of distance?
What's the furthest I go?
East New York.
I can't drive. Okay, I'll start with this one. I am not driving more than an hour for a date. I'm just not doing it. More than an hour? And what time is it? If it's the middle of the night, I'm not driving more than 30 minutes.
Is it good though?
It's too far.
I used to do an hour and a half to East New York.
An hour and a half to East New York.
Because it was great.
The question is, how far would you go the distance to go get a hookup?
It was great. And I did an hour and a half. But then he also like would host me and like I would spend the night.
Okay. Well, you went an hour and a half. The least he could do is let you stay at night. Go ahead.
It depends on the hookup. Have you had this before?
Yes.
Or is this brand new?
That's also it.
So, I'm not taking no gamble brand new driving no hour and some change.
So let's add on that. So you've had it before It was great, and it's a.
I'm going the distance.
How far?
I'm going the distance.
California, bitch. Where we going? How much is the flight, bitch?
I actually like that question. I say the furthest probably 45 minutes, man.
Damn, lazy.
Where you live?
Especially,
Nigga, you want that Papa John's, nigga?
5 minutes away.
What are you giving a free pizza after that, nigga?
no, because
I mean, sorry. Okay.
Kim said a good point. You know, at nighttime, you know, sometimes you do want to get it in, and to travel an hour plus, that's a little too much, you know.
That's mad.
But when you travel an hour plus and it's great, that shit's great.
Go ahead, Reed.
I ain't gonna lie. You know, as Kim likes to call me, the king of white girls. You know, I've made a few trips out to Ronkonkoma and a few trips out to the Hamptons. So, you know, yeah. So it's kind of worth. It's kind of worth the trip.
Did y'all forget to mute his mic?
We did. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know.
Terry, you traveling? I mean, before you had a lady, of course.
Yeah, before. Yeah, put that out there.
You traveling? Shout out to your lady.
We all travel.
Okay. Oh.
There we go.
I mean,
listen, we travel. Don't mean we come back, but we travel.
I mean, if I could stay the night, I might go 2 hours. That's it.
If you gotta,
if I ain't got to work in the morning,
That's Philly.
I could go to 2 hours. Exactly. I could go to Atlantic City.
Honey,
If I ain't got to work in the morning.
if you end up in Philly, just oof.
Okay. So, Reeve, did you have a question?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay.
All right. It's 2017, y'all.
2017.
Should males go back and feel happy to be the home wrecker again? Because here's the reason why I'm. Here's the reason why.
We never just have no straightforward nothing. It has to have.
No, here's the reason. Here's the reason.
Asking the question.
No, I am. Here's the reason. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of in that situation.
You got a girl.
No, I don't have a girl.
Let's phrase the question correctly.
I'm pretty much the.
You're seeing somebody and they have a man, and you are the side.
I'm the side dude.
Okay, so what is the question?
So one, no, that's what I'm saying. Should one feel happy about that situation?
Should you feel happy being a side piece? Nobody should feel happy being a side piece.
Well,
okay.
I'm just saying.
it depends.
Talk on the mind.
Let's talk about it.
It depends on if you really like the girl, is she attractive, etc. Stuff like that.
All right, so a hard 7. She's a hard 7.
To be a side piece.
She's a hard 7.
You've been known to be a side piece?
Every now and then.
She's a hard 7.
But it came with, like, you know, I knew my place. I knew where I was supposed to be. Like, I'm not gonna text you at certain times. I know you a shit nigga, like, you know.
And you're okay with that? Yeah.
I've been a side piece for straight men. I've been a side piece for gay men. Like, you just gotta know your place. Okay. It's not being proud, but it's knowing your place.
Oh, okay.
But how is that role different from men opposed to women? Like, I just.
Men, I think
let
that
your vagina
it's easier.
fly.
I feel like men may think it's easier because they don't have that attachment that they're seeking. They're seeking that unattachment. Women are seeking attachment. Right. We go into it saying maybe we can make him leave her. But the guy is saying, yes, she got a man, so she ain't gonna cling to me.
Men still have that dilemma of like, I can get her. Please, women, let your pussy fly. Like, let it all hang out. Do what y'all want to do. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't be out here fucking this one. It's not hoeing. It's being an adult.
Hoeing's when you sell it.
What you said?
I said hoeing's when you sell it.
And if you do sell it, that's fine too.
Just say.
We're gonna.
Well, that's not true. We're give it out for free.
Free the sex worker.
His question was loaded. Okay, so this is the last question. This was mine. I had 2. I'm gonna go with this one because I told you I was. So my heart was broken by my bae that was not my bae this week. Why? You want the nasty one? No. My bae that was not my bae. You know, we broke up, so I went. Oh,
so you was a side.
So we went. No, I was not a side ever. Now this is the side question. So I went on a date with this dude, and after the date, he slides in and says, "Oh, because I said he's African, and you know Africans, they get married in the womb." Okay, so he's in his 30s, and I'm like, "Oh, why are you not, married?" And he said, "I was," as in past tense. And then later conversation comes up where he's like, "I'm still married." I told her that I want to separate, but I said, well, y'all still live together? And they're still cohabitating with the kid. And he says she knows that I'm dating now. Wow. Now, I'm anti anything marriage. I got enough karma coming for that ass. Okay, I don't need to be messing with nobody's husband on any accord. Yeah. Okay, so my question is, how soon after someone has separated not divorced, but separated from a marriage, would you start dating them?
Right now.
Because, like, do you think that they need time? And would you be able to date somebody that's still living with their
Nah.
Oh, you stop it, dudes.
Nah.
Cut it out. Listen.
Not sleeping with them, dating them.
Doesn't matter. Listen,
it matters. It matters because 9 times out of 10, if you living with somebody, you might
go back and dip and
9 times out of 10, it's a high possibility.
Maybe you can shed some light because he's African. He says they don't believe his family is not big on the whole divorce thing, and his parents have been married 50 years and hers 40 something, and it's difficult to break away.
You have callers and they can't get through.
Or why can't the callers get through? So, what do you have to say to this?
This was for me?
Yes.
I mean, listen, where's he from?
She's Nigeria.
That's the problem.
Yeah, they be letting the rumors spread.
You should have messed with someone from Ghana. That's the problem.
Facts.
I'm in the wrong.
That's the first.
So would you?
I can't speak on Nigerians. I don't really, know, but I feel like, listen, it is what it is.
My issue is y'all not even really done yet. You can't be out of a relationship that fresh.
The thing is,
or even if you were living apart and it was 2 months, that's still too fresh. You might go back.
Mentally, he been done. Like he been done.
Okay, so that was his stance on it. That mentally he's been done. It's been over a year that he checked out. He started.
She did too.
But where's he sleeping? Where's she sleeping?
I didn't go that far. I just said we get together.
Listen,
I mean, they have a house, so there are multiple bedrooms, so they could. But I can't confirm. I
one bedroom houses.
No.
Paula says she's on the line.
What's up?
Can you tell me what's going on with the phone, please?
Listen. Let's get back on this topic. Listen. Cut the crap. All right. All right. Fine. Fine. If you're married for like 5 years, let's say at most, and then you decide, all right, the hell with this, and you date, let's say 4 months after it's been separated. That shouldn't really be a bothering thing.
Really?
Now, if it's a week, now if you're talking like days and weeks after you separated, that's a problem. But if you're talking like 4 months now. That's substantial amount of time. That's okay amount of time to go. You know what? Let me go ahead and date.
Not for 5 years.
Oh, I feel like it's 10, and I feel like when you're looking for something, I feel like that's kind of.
That's what he said.
What?
Mentally, he could have been going a long time.
No, and that's what this guy was saying.
Right.
He was like, I checked out. She ain't been doing it for quite a long time.
But it varies for different people. Like I've been with someone who was like we laid in the bed. And he talked about his ex for the entire evening. And I was just but mind you, the ex was like from 2 years ago. And I was just like, really? Really?
Hello?
Hello, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you.
Hey.
Who's calling?
What's up?
Nelly.
Who?
Nope, can't hear you, Claps.
It's Nelly.
Hi, Nels.
Hi.
Oh, you sound good. What's up?
How are you?
I am good.
You drink Ciroc?
So Jay-Z said having an affair, act like an adult for once is all good.
What'd you say?
All right. I said Jay-Z said having
an affair, act like an adult for once.
That's what I'm talking about.
Having an affair, act like an adult.
Chanel, that's not what I wanted you to say.
I'm sorry. Listen. In my head, I can act like a dude sometimes. I don't get emotionally attached.
That's what I'm talking about.
For me, to do what I gotta do when you're not my man.
That's probably what you think until you get that good.
I know. I can't. I always act like I'm a dude until somebody spring me out. Then I'm in the bushes of shit. This nigga,
no, you can't be like that.
But is that for real? Can we really detach our feelings? Is that for real for women? Is it for real?
For people that attach their feelings, you can learn to.
Is it for real, Nelly?
Yes. I honestly, Kiana, how many boyfriends have I had?
One.
Exactly.
I like your spirit.
On that note,
that's my baby cousin. Shout out to Nelly.
Shout out to Nelly. I love Nelly.
Why wasn't Nelly at the dating game? See what I mean?
Because
you had Stephanie.
I know you, and I didn't.
That wasn't the word.
What the hell does that mean?
So we have to wrap it up. I want to thank all of y'all for coming on. DJ Fresh, Kilolo, Yo, Javante, Terry O, financial consultant. I said Devontae. Relax. They know your name.
We know you.
And Reem.
You already know.
We will see you guys in 2 weeks. Next week, I will be in CIA with Kilolo, maybe, and
Remo might be.
Shout out to Chanel. Shout out to Chanel.
Shout out to Nelly.
Yeah, Nelly. Woo! Nelly, let me get your DM. You heard?
Shout out.
See you later.
She said she could hear us. That's hilarious. She's serious.
Hi, guys. My diet. Oh, damn, mommy.
Hey, yo, Wiz is crazy right here.
Hey, yo, Ash, you crazy for this one?